A global leader in tech recruiting is celebrating Geek Pride by giving away 10 amazing tech prizes. For more info, visit the Modus Facebook page or modus.com. So many of you commented on my recent video on the Corsair 230T case that you'd like to see more videos where instead of focusing on the latest and greatest, most amazing thing ever, we take some time to point out a value-oriented product that's a good buy and not too expensive. I've decided to turn these videos into a series called Stuff That Doesn't Suck. At $100 for a 650 watt, the V650 semi-modular from Cooler Master is right in line with other 80+ gold modular power supplies from a pricing standpoint, but it offers a couple of other things that not all of the others do. Physically, there's nothing that extraordinary about it. Inside the box, you'll find a quick start guide, some environmentally friendly packaging, a power cord, 5 installation screws, which is a nice touch in case you lose one, the power supply itself, and a small bundle of surprisingly supple black modular ribbon cables. You get 2 quad SATA harnesses and 2 triple Molex ones, with one of the latter also including a floppy connector. Moving on to the unit itself, we find a tastefully styled matte black, gray, and gold color scheme with all of the pertinent information on a large label on the top. Here you'll see that this power supply features a single 12-volt rail capable of delivering just shy of its entire 650 watt capacity, so you won't need to worry about which connectors you plug into what. This is fine for a relatively low capacity unit, and this is also where you'll find the pertinent safety certifications, by the way. On the opposite side, cooling is handled by a 120mm fan, and this is where we see the first differentiating feature. Compared to Seasonic's G series, which is similarly priced and 160mm long, the VSM unit here is only 140mm long. If you're installing it into a full tower case or something, it doesn't matter, but if you wanted to do a compact build, this power supply should be on your short list, so to speak. Anyway, which leads us over to the cabling side. The pre-attached cables use pretty unexceptional sleeving, which isn't great, but it's also not a big deal at this price point. And looking at the pre-attached connectors, we've got our 24-pin motherboard connector, which seems a little bit long, our 8-pin CPU connector, which seems a touch short, but should be fine for most mid-towers, even routing up the back, and then a single PCI Express cable that has 2 6+2 connectors on it. That means that unless we want to use janky adapters, we're limited to a single high-performance graphics card. I do see this as a bit of a non-issue though, since a dual graphics configuration on a 650 watt power supply would have to be with mid-range cards, and I generally recommend a single high-end card versus 2 mid-range cards anyway, not to mention that the 750 watt version is available for another $10 with 4 PCI Express connectors if you want that, so take that for what it is. Finishing up, we've got 4 more plug spots here for the modular cables that I mentioned before. They're keyed so they only go in one way and are an ample length for easy installation, again, into pretty much any mid-tower. I'd like to see the SATA connectors perhaps a little bit closer together on the harness, but this is something that I've been saying for a long time and no power supply maker has yet bent to my will in this way, so we'll see if Cooler Master decides to, I don't know, maybe it'll be like an optional cable kit or something like that in the future. On the back is the usual honeycomb grill, a power switch, and a standard power input, and then we're led into the stuff that I guess you can't really see on the surface. Cooler Master is really proud of this unit for a couple of reasons. First up is that they're using all Japanese capacitors inside, the quality of which, compared to other options on the market, is fairly well established. And next up is something that they're calling the Gold Guarantee. A 5-year warranty is good. A 5-year warranty with costs completely covered is outstanding. Now, I know in many industries it's standard for a company to cover shipping both ways for a return. But in the computer industry, the standard procedure is to have the customer cover shipping the item back to the depot and the manufacturer cover shipping it back to the customer. This is because, unlike clothing or pet supplies, there really isn't that much margin in most computer parts because high-end electronics are legitimately expensive to make. And the VSM series is no exception, so Cooler Master, it's not that they have like a ton of margin on the thing and they're just like, yeah, whatever, we can afford to ship 6 of them to people if it comes to that. No, what they're doing is they're basically betting big that these things are so reliable that they're hardly going to take any back. And it's nice to see a manufacturer approaching a product with that kind of confidence. It's stuff like this that makes me happy to give the Cooler Master VSM series my personal Doesn't Suck award. Kudos for taking a step like this in the right direction in terms of customer support. Now I just hope the rest of the industry starts to shift that way too. As usual, guys, the link to pricing and availability is in the video description below the like, dislike, and share buttons, which none of you ever use. No one ever shares my videos. It's like you're embarrassed to think computer stuff is cool or something. Is that true? Anyway, also in the video description is a support link where you can buy a t-shirt, give us a monthly contribution if you appreciate our work, or change your Amazon bookmark so we get an affiliate kickback whenever you buy stuff. That helps us out a lot. Thanks again for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more of this stuff. Oh, and hold on, tell us what you think of our stuff that doesn't suck segment, because I always need your guys' feedback to know if we're doing the right stuff. Okay, I'm done now.